Aloha! It's Jamie Green, the Solar Queen, and it's Solar Sunday, and I am coming live. Do you see that, guys? Live from Hawaii, from Maui. We just got here this afternoon, and I don't know if you can see the ocean. I'm going to try and see. There we go. Can you see the ocean there? Okay, so there it is. We are staying in Ka'anapali at the Westin Nanea, and it's our first time here. There it is in the background, if you can see. Oh, it's so gorgeous. This is like my happy place. This is where I am so happy to be whenever I come here. So I just wanted to come on live and talk about solar energy for your home, solar for your lives. And if you didn't know, um, Hawaii has the most solar per capita in all the United States. So, and the reason being, there's so much sun. Look at that. Oops. I'm going live from my phone, and I'm not going to be live for very long, but it is Solar Sunday. We made it safely to the islands after a really crazy day. Some of us in my family didn't get all of our COVID tests back in time from Kaiser, and so we had to go and we had to reschedule our flight, and we had to go into the city and get our test in the city of San Francisco, and we got the test results back within an hour and 15 minutes. So if you are planning to come to Hawaii from the Bay Area, um, just, Kaiser's supposed to be. Aloha, Dan. How are you? Let's see. Where are you, Dan? Where do you live? You live on the East Coast. I think Maryland. I hope it's nice and I don't know what the weather's like, but it is beautiful here. I'm like so happy. So anyhow, quick story. So we had my son, my two boys, and myself. We didn't get our test results back in time, and I was freaking out. We had to reschedule our flight. Aloha, Tom. I think you're like in Wisconsin. I hope it's not too cold. And I hope, isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Just absolutely gorgeous. This is where we're staying. This is the Westin in Kaanapali at the Nanea Resort. Um, yes. So, anyways, we had to reschedule our flights. Thankfully, there were flights available today. We had to, thankfully, the Westin was kind enough to have us hold our room for us so we could check in right when we arrived this morning. So we got our test results back within an hour after going into the city and getting them done. It was kind of crazy, but we're here, and there's a lot of sunshine, a lot of gorgeousness going on. This is over here. This is more of the resort. But Hawaii has so much solar. It makes me so happy coming to Hawaii because there's a lot of sunshine. The air is just wonderful. My skin is happy. I'm happy. My family's we're happy in California too, but I always love coming here. But Hawaii has the most solar per capita in the United States, and California is behind. You know, they're the second most, I guess, solar powered state, and that's where I happen to live. And that's what I do for a living is I help people become educated about solar power. So a couple of things for people who are getting solar installed right now versus people who got solar installed in, say, the fall and winter and got PTO'd. If you got PTO'd, which means permission to operate, which comes from the utility company, it can take a while to get PTO. I have some people that are waiting. It's been several weeks, and hopefully it happens soon for them so that they get net energy metering, which is the beautiful thing about interconnection and permission to operate. But that's essentially what, the importance of going solar. You want that interconnection. You want the permission to operate from the utility company so that you can take advantage of the credits that are coming from this summer from all the sun. So I met with a homeowner. She was like, can you help me understand my net energy metering bill? Because she got permission to operate in January. And so she's starting off at a deficit, meaning she does not have any credits to pull from at nighttime like she would in the summertime. So She's starting out at a deficit, and why it's important to go solar now is so that you can capture all of the summertime sun rays, all the sun hours that are coming our way. And one of the beautiful things about Hawaii is there's so much sun here that they get, I mean, they get a lot of power from the sun. So how does sun become energy when you go solar? The sun will hit the solar panels. So when you go solar, you're either going to lease the solar panels or you're going to purchase them. When you purchase the solar panels, when you make payments, those payments are going towards you're owning your solar. You're owning your solar power. You own your solar panels. You own all the equipment to make your energy for your home on a daily basis. So when you go solar in the wintertime, you're not going to generate enough energy for all of this wintertime days. But when you start hitting springtime, it starts increasing, and then the summertime is the peak, and that's when you typically over generate or overproduce, and you deposit these. And this works when you lease your system too. So you want to just make sure you get enough energy with a lease as well, enough solar offset to make sure that your entire house for the entire year is covered by energy that's coming from the sun. Look at it's so gorgeous here. Guys, I can't get enough of it. My kids and my husband went down the pool, and I was like, I'm gonna do my Solar Sunday show, and then I'm gonna hit the grocery stores so that I'm all done for the week, and we don't have to keep going to the grocery store, so we get it all done. But yeah, so the sun is gonna penetrate the panels, and on average, you need about 5.5 hours of direct sunlight, or sun hitting the panels on a daily basis to get all the energy. And so in the summertime, the sun's out longer than in the wintertime, and also the direction or the way that the sun is hitting the panels affects production as well. So it's smart to go solar right in this time frame, so hopefully you get everything installed and inspected and permission to operate in time to capture all the beautiful sun that's coming in the summertime. Yeah, so when you own your solar system, there's that 26% federal tax credit. You get the tax credit and you take it and apply it to your solar lending, and the government's going to cover if you qualify for it. I'm not a tax consultant, so you want to check with your CPA and everything. But what that will do is it'll cover 26% of your cost to go solar, which is incredible. When you lease it, the company you're leasing from gets a tax credit. But there's some pros and cons to leasing, and there's pros and cons to purchasing. There's more pros to purchasing than cons. But I think the cons would be like if you're planning on moving very soon, it might not be in your best interest, depending on where you live in the States, depending on equity that you've got built into your house or whatnot. If you're planning on moving out of your home and you don't live in a place where there's a ton of equity in your home, sometimes taking out a loan for solar is not always the most advantageous for you if you're going to go and sell your house. But a lot of states, well, a lot of places in California, there's a lot of equity built into our homes. And so we can absorb the cost, or we can build it into our asking price. And the new homeowners are not going to have a problem buying a brand new solar system that's going to give them a very inexpensive utility bill. So anyways, the sun hits the panels. If you have microinverters, the sun makes DC energy, direct current energy. If you have microinverters, that energy is going to be turned into AC, alternating current, at the location of the panel with the microinverter. If you have something called a central inverter with power optimizers, it's DC energy that runs to a central inverter, and it's converted there at that one inverter instead of an inverter on every single panel. So that's kind of important to know that. And then when it's converted to alternating current or AC energy, that flows throughout your house and powers your life when the sun is out. When it's overproducing, that's when the net energy metering credits are built up, when the excess energy gets put into your net energy metering account with the utility company. So it's stored. Think of the utility company as a big backup battery. Instead of paying money for a backup battery, you just use the utility company as your backup battery, and you pull that energy when you need it. The excess energy that you've stored up in regards to credits, you use that at nighttime. or in the wintertime. So it's kind of every day it's happening. In the wintertime, obviously it's less. In the summertime, it's more, a lot more. So we just got our true up. I don't know. You could go back and watch our my video about our true up. But a true up is when the utility company settles with you on an annual basis on your anniversary of going solar. Not going solar when you get your solar panels put on, but when you get your permission to operate from the utility company. So our true up was like, I think, $2.60. So our solar system produced all of our energy that we needed for the year. And it's kind of nice knowing that that's, I guess, what is that? $960 is what we paid. Is that right? 80 times 12. $960 is what we paid for our energy in terms of our solar payments for the last year. Had we paid it for, if we were paying current rates, I want to say it was going to be close to $1,400 or $1,500 because we saved like $600 when I did the math if we didn't have solar. So it is a massive savings from day one. You can go solar with no money out of pocket. I have a lot of people who do that. You can go solar without you take out a loan, but there's no money out of pocket or no upfront costs. And we'll take care of switching over to solar. And then once the solar panels themselves are installed, your solar payments actually start a few weeks after that. So there's going to be an overlap between your solar payments for your equipment and your PG&E bill until you get permission to operate. And then you're going to have probably one more electricity bill until you're just fully solar powered. So there is a little tiny overlap. I want you guys to know that. It is what it is. But you're still going to be saving money in the long haul immediately, like after you get interconnection and stuff. So that's the really cool thing about solar. And then the only thing that you're left paying is your gas bill. And if you're enrolled in some clean energy where the generation charges are from a third-party clean energy agency, they actually settle up, at least for Marin Clean Energy, they settle their true up on a monthly basis. So in the wintertime, you may have a monthly bill for your generation charges from the clean energy agency. And then, there's some live music just down there. Live music. Yeah, so the clean energy, the generation charges are settled on a monthly basis. So in the wintertime we get a charge, but in the summertime we get credits. We get credits that offset the wintertime. So just so you know that's in case that happens to you. The other thing I wanted to just mention briefly is if you're on budget billing. So this happened. I had a customer. She called me and she's like, or texted me. She's like, "Oh, I love this song. What the heck? We just got like a $500 electricity bill. I thought we were solar powered." Well, she was on something called budget billing, and when you're on budget billing and you go solar, you get kicked off of that budget billing. And budget billing is where it's the same monthly payment for energy for your electricity month after month because they average it out and they levelize the monthly cost. But when you go solar, you get kicked off of that and get moved to time of use. And so that's when, they pull all that budget billing forward. It happened to us when we went solar because we were on that too. Because we didn't like having really expensive summertime bills and really low wintertime bills. We couldn't really budget around it. So, okay, fun fact. You're singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. This is a song that my husband and I got married to. But we got married in St. Lucia on the beach at noontime. And this is the song I walked down to get married to. So very, very fun. Anyways, so budget billing goes away and you go to time of use. Everyone gets moved over to time of use. So, guys, I'm going to let you go because I'm going to go and enjoy Hawaii with my family. Go get some stuff ready for dinner and everything because all the restaurants are like an hour and 15-minute wait if we wanted to go to restaurants. Everyone's practicing safe social distancing. Like you can go in the pool without a mask and everything. Oh, hi, Jim. Yeah, isn't this gorgeous? Look. Let's see. It's really hard to do it like this. That's Lanai over there in the beautiful clouds. My daughter's birthday is tomorrow, and we're going to get some hula pie. for tomorrow for her birthday, and then my son's birthday is on Earth Day, guys. Earth. I have an Earth Day baby. His birthday is on Earth Day, and we're gonna go whale watching. So I'm really really excited to be here. They want us to move here. I do too. Um, who knows? Maybe that'll happen. So that's kind of it. That's how sun becomes energy. You need solar panels, and I can help you get that. So, um, message me on Facebook if you're interested in solar. If you, let's see, I don't, here we go. If you want to send me an email, you can email me at jamie@jamiegreenthesolarqueen.com. And you can also go to my website. This happens, I was so happy I got to help a homeowner go solar last week, and she literally found me on Nextdoor, and she went to my website and she filled out the form. She gave me her utility bill. I put together a quote and we hopped on a Zoom call and she went solar. So I'm very excited for her. So you can do the same. You can go to my website, jamiegreenthesolarqueen.com, and send me an email. Either way, you'll get in contact with me, and I can help you go solar. Hi, Fran Snell. Hope you're having a great evening tonight. Um, yeah, so just go there. And if you are a company or you have a business and you want to get solar for your business, you can send me an email at jamie@excelsiorsolar.com. And you can go to excelsiorsolar.com to fill out the form there. So, have watching you from the Philippines. I've been to Manila in Makati City in the Philippines. It's very much like Hawaii here. I'm in Maui right now. It's gorgeous. Um, it was quite the journey to get here, but we're here and we're happy. So have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful night. Aloha and mahalo for watching, and share this out to anybody you might know who might be interested in solar. I will be working a couple hours a day while I'm here in Hawaii. So, yeah, that's it. All right, guys, take care. Happy Sunday. Aloha.